Доброго времени суток, друзья, dWayfer на связи. Сегодня продолжим прохождение игры Jade Empire. В прошлый раз мы остановились на том, что спасли деревню от нападения бандитов. И, собственно, приступим. В этот раз с нами хочет поговорить мастер. Так. Тебя мы вылечили. Ага, вот он ты.
You are back. I hope this unfortunate matter with the bandits has not caused undue stress. Some good people were lost, but many were saved. It means, however, that I must accelerate your training. These invaders discovered us by accident, but as you likely suspect, they are related to your destiny. You have trained hard and are ready. You will have a pivotal role in some great events, my student, after you return from the Spirit Cave.
I object!
Gao, what is the meaning of this intrusion?
Your pet student is not the only one who fought those outlaws. Perhaps I did not stand in their midst on the beach like a fool, but I did my part. If you spent less time coddling her, you would have many promising students instead of one.
Никто не отрицает твоего мастерства, Гао.
This is not a matter that can be decided by effort, Gao. There are things at play that you do not understand.
I understand that this student has received preferential treatment, and I have suffered for it. Whatever is in this spirit cave, I am worthy of facing it too. If she is truly better than me, let her prove it. I challenge her.
Ты можешь считать это испытанием, но победа мне дается легко.
I will not have you brawling in the street. If this must happen, it will happen in the ring, as a proper test of your abilities. Gao, you are restricted to styles that I have taught. I know the dark tutoring your father, Gao the Greater, has imparted, but I won't have any such sorcery here.
Hobbled before I begin. Of course. How else would your precious protege win?
My student, I do not trust Gao to fight honorably. Consider your attacks carefully. Prepare yourself and return when you are ready.
Да я, собственно, готова. Начнем.
Then let the fighters meet in the arena. Fighters, are you ready? This challenge will continue until one of you is incapacitated. This is not a practice bout. Injury is a possibility.
Не повторяйте дома.
I think it is more than likely.
Master, are you certain this is appropriate?
They have a dispute, and this is the only way to settle it with certainty. It will be an honorable contest. I have restricted Gao from using his father's sword.
Сыграли бы в шахматы. В китайские.
Fighters, begin.
Long sword! I need... Legendary strike! I will show you!
Ну все.
It is done. The challenge has concluded and the winner is clear.
No! I'm not finished!
Gao, I have made enough concessions to you today. I thought I could guide you away from your corrupted path, but you are too much the son of Gao the Greater. You are no longer welcome among my students, and your father's house shall have no more business here, despite his influence.
Человек на заднем плане танцевал хорошо.
By this peasant!
You were defeated by your own foolish ambition and predictable temper. I will speak with you in my chambers about your expulsion. Go now.
Пока-пока.
Everyone, this challenge is concluded. I'm sure the victor would appreciate your congratulations. They are well earned. Enjoy the words of your fellows. I will wait in the main hall, where we will discuss the spirit cave. Be certain you are ready when you come to me. Your life is about to change.
That was exciting. I'm glad you were safe. I knew you would be. Your skill is unmatched. Even Gao had to see that. I suppose that's what set him off. I hope he isn't allowed to stay. Punishment just makes him worse. Master Li has bent like a willow to accommodate him and his sorcerer's father.
Мастер Ли делает то, что должен. Он наш учитель.
But don't you wish that some things made more sense? Anticipation is grueling. So much could be happening that you just don't know about. It scares me sometimes, all this talk of troubled spirits. I didn't ask to be a part of it. As much as you want to know more, I doubt you had a say in your fate either. I'm sorry. This is supposed to be a happy time. You've proven your ability and Master Li is waiting for you. You should go to him.
I am restored.
Так, а где...
Gao's actions were foolish. He knew he could not beat you fairly, and so he chose to catch you by surprise. Is there anything you need? Perhaps a training... Goodbye.
Так. Восстановить бы
I am restored.
всякое. Нет, бегать быстро тут нельзя почему-то. Так, и концентрация. Сюда, да?
Ah, there you are. Have you finished all your business with your fellow students? I expect our next conversation to change a great many things. You should be ready. Then leave me to deal with Gao.
Может, в деревне что-нибудь осталось? Ну-ка.
I am restored.
Жалко, быстрого перемещения в те времена еще не придумали. Так, у тебя что на продажу есть? Ничего нового.
The gate
must remain closed for now. I've had reports of only those with business in the field should leave the village, preferably with proper escort.
Могу я чем-то помочь с этими нападениями?
No, it's just a few raids on traveling merchants. Outlaws rarely attempt anything bolder for fear of gaining the attention of the Imperial Army. There is some talk of ghosts, of all things, attacking lone travelers as well. I dismiss that kind of thing out of hand. But even if the danger is low, I would prefer that people not wander near the swamps without purpose, especially students of Master Li.
А зачем с нами, с учениками, нянчиться? Мы можем сами о себе позаботиться.
Certainly you can, but sending half-trained fighters out to find trouble would bring more attention than Master Li wants. I am merely following his instructions. I don't want to anger him.
Ладно.
Farewell.
Ничего поделать нельзя. Так, музыку можно чуть-чуть погромче сделать, я думаю. Скажем, 85 пускай будет. А остальное на 80. Да. Ну-ка, а здесь что? Какая-то скульптура странная.
You should speak with Master Li. He will want you to enter the spirit cave soon.
Ты тоже ничего нового, значит, не скажешь. О. А это что за дорожка? Но уже поздновато. К сожалению, поторопился я тогда с этим пьедесталом для львов.
There you are. Have you finished?
Да, я готова.
Wait outside, Gao. I will finish with you later. Now, my student, there are many things ahead that you must discover about yourself. I trust you know the importance of your destiny.
Я слушаю, каков следующий шаг?
You are an orphan, but you were not abandoned. You were rescued from the Temple of Dirge in the land of howling spirits. You were orphaned by violent action. I take responsibility for it. You see, I used to be more than a humble teacher. To learn of yourself, you must learn more of me. I was once leader of the Imperial Army.
Да ну.
I was known as Sun Li, the glorious strategist. I am the brother of Emperor Sun Hai.
Мастер, ты никогда ничего не говорил об этом.
I will tell you more, but first, we have an uninvited visitor. Gao never could keep his ears to himself, especially when angry. So predictable. He's heard as much as I wanted him to. Perhaps it will give him a little perspective. He should respect even the most humble person, because who knows what lies within. That includes you and me both.
А зачем скрывать, что ты брат императора?
I was ashamed. He seized your homeland during the long drought. It was an aggressive change in the empire that would soon bring Death's Hand to power. I withdrew my support and tried to rally your people against the siege I had helped plan. A doomed effort. Many died on both sides. Sun Kin, another brother, also fell. Listen, I will tell you how you came into my care.
Слушаю.
Come with me. No, this is my fight. Go!
Хорошо, буду потише. А что там происходит-то? Нифига себе. И?
Your people were killed. I am haunted by it, and now the world may join me. The assassin on the beach was a Lotus assassin, a minion of Death's Hand. More will come.
А можешь рассказать мне что-нибудь о моем народе?
Most in the Empire know nothing of the land of howling spirits. I found its people to be honorable, but I can't tell you more than that. There was no time to learn more.
А какое это имеет отношение к моей судьбе?
You were meant for something important, but because of my actions it was denied you. Stories about ghosts, the assassin on the beach, you are tied to this. Our dead no longer drift to the underworld. They wander, lost, going mad. In time they may overwhelm the living. It began when your people were destroyed.
Почему я этого не видела?
We are on the edge of the Empire, and not all spirits make their presence known. We are not immune, but I kept you isolated. This information could endanger you. The first assassin found us by accident. The next attack may not be so unfocused. To fix the world, you may threaten the power of some dangerous people. The Spirit Cave will make things as clear as they can be. Only you are meant to understand what is within. You can see the corruption of the spirit realm for yourself.
Там безопасно?
No, but few places truly are. This has been a lot to comprehend, so take your time. There are instructions inside, and something that belongs to you, an amulet. When you emerge, you will know more about yourself and your destiny than I can explain, and you will better know your enemy.
А ты туда сам не ходил? Угу. Он еще и двери закрыл. Ну, молодец, нечего сказать. Эти прочные ворота скреплены глиняной печатью. На поверхности рукой мастера Ли вырезано послание.
Spirits go mad if denied passage to the underworld. They are strong, but you can fight them. You can't kill the dead, but in defeat they are disrupted and can't reform for a time. You are tied to the reason why spirits wander. Many appeared after your people fell, and some are held in this cave. They are drawn to your amulet. It is ahead, waiting for you. Be careful. It is desired by many seeking power beyond the mortal realm. I make no apology for these trials, my student. You will come to see how necessary they are.
Так. 55 монет. В этой каменной колонне есть некий металлический предмет. На его кристаллической поверхности вырезана надпись.
The dragon amulet was with you in Dirge. I understand what it does, but you are the one meant to be trained in its use. I am sorry that my actions denied you this. Essence gems are used by healers and upstart sorcerers and are common enough to be wasted on ornamentation. But with this amulet, you can tap their true potential.
Так. Какие-то усиливающие камни еще. Ага. Правый глаз. Хорошо.
Your people were adept at using essence gems. I kept it from you because power is a beacon. The forces behind the restless dead will take an interest in you. Even mindless spirits may be drawn to you, just as they were confined here. In achieving your true power, you become a target that many will not be able to resist.
Опа, это...
Legendary strike.
Ой. Ой-ой-ой.
Longsword. Style is legendary strike. You lack focus.
А эту разбить так и нельзя? Ладно, дальше. Надпись на глиняной табличке на удивление сложно прочитать. Дело не в том, что надпись неразборчиво написана. Она меняется по мере того, как вы пытаетесь ее прочесть. Вы замечаете, что амулет, который вы нашли в этой комнате, начал издавать слабое свечение. Ну, давай попробуем поднести амулет. Амулет начинает светиться ярче, и неожиданно надпись на глиняной печати становится отчетливо видна.
My student, I hope you realize your importance. The restless dead must be allowed to find their way to the underworld. All of us will suffer if things continue as they are. Seek the source of this problem and eradicate it. That is your purpose and burden. I hope that the basics I have taught you will aid you in setting everything right.
Еще одна печать. Глиняная табличка такая же, какие встречались вам раньше. Надпись также выполнена рукой учителя.
Not all spirits succumb to bestial rage. A strong will can transcend death. These beings may have powers beyond any living foe, and intelligence to beguile and confuse. All will suffer if the dead remain this way. Soon you must leave Two Rivers. Seek the source of this problem, even if it leads to the heart of the Empire. I have old friends who may guide you, but I have old enemies too. The cave is secure. Meditate on what you see here. When you leave, all will be changed.
Это кто?
Wansa irat, wiwukukupir finisi takawo. Ukirwir, uktarano utak. No fantayana ukona ni pinatawa. Uwutawa irfuir онософакархуру.
Ты тут управлял? Ты был наставником школы?
Wo anania ifewir uk sonorok noka uk snapir. Saatha na ipir nakurbir. Ukia ipanar nuko iwair nikasanarir iruru ninuasa irkana.
Куда тебе нужно? Что за пастырь?
Yukut nikun kawashia nikuna pivia. Sata tawa ia kuana ia sonir ibodoki. Wanawa vukuno sukunia awafawa ia sutok. Ukirwir uktarano utak. No fantayana ukuna ni pinatawa. Uwatawa ia fuir онософакархуру.
Ты это что удумал? Печалька. Все, конец игры.
once I What?
А, вы тоже прыгать, значит, умеете? Отлично. Ты еще кто?
My power is stretched thin, bled away, and you are too small, too mortal to truly understand. But small things can move beneath the notice of others. Your master hopes that you will grow strong while he leads the predators away. His reasons are clouded, but you must find a way through the fog. You are the one who can hear, the one who can act. Search, but look also for yourself. You are a spirit monk, and you are the last.
А, собственно, кто ты? Повторюсь.
I do not have the strength to answer. I am cut open, and the way to the underworld is shut. Spirits are lost with no shepherd, no guardians. You must restore us. The amulet is a focus. It will guide you. But when you know both sides of the Veil of Death, ability alone will save you. I have a moment of power, a window to grant knowledge of a primal energy. You must choose between ice and fire, and I will grant the skill to bring them to your hands.
А если я выберу одно, смогу я потом получить другое?
I have energy enough only to instill knowledge of one, not both. Knowledge of the other may come in time, but not today.
Ну, пускай будет пламя.
Emotions burn within, but can be coaxed outwards as well. Harness this to bring fire to your hands. Yours is the power to unleash dire flame.
Такой стиль мастер Ли предупреждал Гао не использовать.
There is no inherent villainy in any martial action, only in the hearts of those who wield them. If you rely too much on simple force, then you cannot act without it. I can do no more. I must fade. Pity those spirits that have grown twisted. You will come to know their pain when life leaves you. Pity the world if you fail, spirit monk, for you are the last.
Ты уже говорила. Так. Различные книжки и сундучки. А сколько у меня сейчас монет? Ага. Так. Это на выход надо полагать. Привет. Это я.
What are you doing out here? You are supposed to be meditating on the amulet and what you have learned for at least another day.
У меня было видение, это было неожиданно.
A vision? Oh, of course you did. A natural reaction to the great amount of information I have placed before you. It may have something to do with your amulet. Tell me, did you learn anything about the destiny that stretches before you, or what has led you this far?
Она сказала, что я последний монах духа. Что это значит?
Be careful. I do not want you to be misled by sources I cannot anticipate. Your people had warriors by that name. I regret that my actions caused their downfall. 20 years ago, the Empire was mired in drought. Your people revered the water dragon, so their temple of dirge was the ideal place to ask the heavens for help. But the water dragon governed more than just moisture. The drought was part of the natural order, and not for mortals to alter. The spirit monks denied us access. The Emperor was incensed. He asked me to plan a display of power that would force their compliance. As our armies marched, I realized how wrong we were.
Ты пытался остановить брата?
He could not be dissuaded. I fled with you as the rest of your people were killed. You must discover for yourself what being the last of your kind means. What else did this vision reveal? You are only to retrieve the amulet, learn to place gems in it, and meditate on your future. I don't want you to be distracted.
Master Lee, there's still no sign of her.
What? What is it, Wu? I'm sorry, my mind was elsewhere.
Dawnstar, as I told you, Master. She went missing after Gao's men were discovered in the school. The state of her room suggests some sort of fight took place.
I see. She is not there.
No, Master Lee. There's no sign of her.
I see. This may prove useful. Thank you, Jingwu. You may go. Your appearance put Gao's disgrace out of my mind, but it would seem that your early exit from the caves has come at just the right time.
Предрассветная звезда пропала. Куда она могла пойти?
I doubt she has come to harm. She is a strong woman, as you know. That doesn't mean you shouldn't search for her. It will be a good measure of your ability. What better way to show mastery over your abilities than to turn them towards helping your fellow student? Seek her out. I doubt she is in the school, and someone would have seen her if she was in the village. You might want to try the surrounding marshland.
Начну прямо сейчас.
That is good. Time is very important. Here, take some silver. I asked Fendo and the others to stock essence gems in preparation for this day. Hopefully they have done so. You learned in the cave how single gems are viewed as trinkets and used by self-professed healers and would-be sorcerers, but you can unlock their full potential. Make sure you have everything you need when you leave to find Dawnstar. Do not cloud your mind with anything else. When you return, your course will be clear.
Хорошо. Теперь поиграю в детектива.
I heard about Dawnstar. Perhaps I can help in some small way. Fendo received some essence gems and passed a few along to me. They may be of use to you.
Мне пригодятся твои знания. Возможно, меня долго здесь не будет.
Let's see what you can learn.
О. Сколько они стоят? По 200? А это... Так. Только на одну хватит. А продать ничего нельзя. Ладно. Так, все-таки чуть-чуть убавлю звук. Вот так.
I couldn't believe it. He killed him with a single blow and laughed as this poor boy gasped his last.
You! Gao the Lesser did this. He was dragging some sort of sack and this boy challenged him.
Зачем он убил ученика Сипата?
This brave young man stopped Gao and demanded to know what he was carrying.
Gao just laughed at him and tried to walk on by, but the student challenged him. Gao just shrugged, turned, and killed this poor boy in one blow.
А что было в мешке?
I couldn't say. It was awfully large and looked heavy, but I was watching from a ways away. We didn't want to get close to that murderer.
We hid out of sight as Gao went toward the gate out of town.
Gao was in a rush, but you might be able to catch him still.
Надеюсь.
Be on your guard if you truly mean to pursue him. Gao's mad with rage as this poor lad learned too late.
Бедолага.
There you are. I've been hoping you would wander by. I hear your friend has gone missing. So sad. Very sad indeed. More importantly, my stock has arrived. Braving roads dangerous with ghosts and bandits. A caravan runner just dropped off a load of supplies. What can I do for you?
Ну, покажи, что у тебя есть.
I just received some new items, a rare delivery that made it through. Some gems that you may be interested in. Have a look for yourself. Так. Попробую обаяние взять. Камушек. Денег хватает. Отлично. А сколько всего, кстати, вставить можно?
пока 3, да? Отлично. Ладно.
It's a bit of a shame what happened to the guard here. The fool got in the way of Gao the Lesser. The young master thought you might come after him, so he left us here to slow you down. You were lucky against those bandits, but we're not so easy to push around.
Ты в этом уверен? Просто отойдите в сторону, и я выясняю отношения с Гао, а не с вами.
If you're quarreling with Gao, you're crossing us. Gao the Greater makes sure his son is well protected. Very well protected. We'll do more than slow you down.
Legendary strike. Yeah. Longsword. Yeah.
Живой?
Oh, my head feels like a war drum, and the battle did not go in the Empire's favor. What happened? I was speaking with Gao, that spoiled little noisy cricket. He hit me without cause.
Тебе повезло, что ты еще жив. Гао убил одного из учеников, пока шел к тебе.
That repulsive? I wish I'd known ahead of time. You know, before he hit me. Gate guards, we're an unappreciated lot. I'm sorry about that, student. I truly am.
С ним была предрассветная звезда?
I didn't see her. He was dragging a large sack, and I asked if he needed help. He said no, just the key to the gate, and then he conjured this ball of flame around his hand. I don't really remember what happened next. I might have passed out. No one's ever threatened me before.
Куда он мог пойти?
There's only one place he could have gone if he left the village. The path leads past the fields to the swamps. What did he do? Why would he resort to attacking me just to leave the village?
Он похитил предрассветную звезду, собственно.
What? That arrogant whelp? I trust you're following him to put him in his place. Go on. Why waste time talking to me? Get moving.
Ага. Так, сколько денег? 347. Триста 47.
Quit crying, fool, or we will gut. My poor Fen, what have you done to her? Who's there?
Longsword!
More of Gao's soldiers? I'm through hiding. The marsh is outlaw territory.
Так, уровень, да? Так. И так, пожалуй. Немножко урон. И вот так. Отлично. Так. Ты кто?
Gone. She's gone. They took her away, my beautiful Fen, my flower of the fields. Please, my name is Hing, and you must help me. My Fen is so delicate, she will chafe under a bandit's yoke.
Не спеши, расскажи, что случилось.
We were traveling to two rivers. I bring goods between the farms that line the valley. I knew we were getting too close to the marshes. Why was I so foolish? Of course these thieves would strike at my beautiful Fen. I can't leave without her. They'll work her to death or eat her or worse. Can you do anything? Please?
Если я увижу ее, то сделаю все, что в моих силах.
I thank you. And my Fen will thank you when she is returned to me. My precious flower of the fields. I can't leave without her.
Да что ж вы все фейспалмами сыпете? О, здесь алтарь. Ну да. И еще какую-то фэнь найти. Полевой цветок.
I am no common bandit. I've been hunted by far worse than you.
Ты еще кто?
Hold your attack, young student. I am not your enemy. This was a misunderstanding.
Ты действуешь так, будто знаешь меня. Я тебя никогда раньше не видела.
I have tried very hard to go unnoticed, but I also need to eat. I've been on the outskirts of your village once or twice to trade goods. I saw you training. My name is Zhu. I have been called Sagacious Zhu, if you prefer a title. It's a name I share with the first emperor, Sagacious Tien.
Если ты не враг, то что ты здесь делаешь?
That is a personal matter. You'll have to take my word that I'm above common robbery, if not many other things. Besides, I have already shown that I have no love for the more common kinds of filth roaming out here.
А почему ты дрался с наемниками Гао?
If you know that name, you know the type of men the family employs. I wonder, does their increased presence in the marsh have anything to do with why you are here?
Ученик пропал при странных обстоятельствах.
They took someone from your village? That is very brazen, and it explains why they wanted to clear a path through the marsh. No wonder you came out here as you did. You're looking to rescue someone. You probably gave no thought to your own safety. That is very selfless of you. I tend to think more efficiently. I did hear something about a camp. They seem to be killing bandits so they won't be disturbed. There wasn't much more. I just wanted some peace and quiet.
Ты должен отлично знать эти болота. Можешь ввести меня в правильном направлении?
No, I'm not interested in looking for trouble. I'm sorry, but I have my reasons. As bad as this is, you're better off without my help.
Что ж, если увидишь ученика по имени Предрассветная Звезда, по крайней мере, объясни ей, как выбраться отсюда.
Dawnstar. I am familiar with that name. But I still can't. I've spent a long time avoiding trouble. I don't want to go looking for it now. I'm sorry.
Wait. Dawnstar, your friend should not suffer because of my reluctance. A group of men went to the north. They had a large pack that was giving them trouble.
That may be where their camp is. There's no way to leave the marsh in that direction. Not on foot anyway. I will show you. It is easy to get lost.
Спасибо. Я знала, что в тебе сохранилась частица достоинства.
You don't know me. Never forget that. Now come, we have some catching up to do. We'll find them. Like I said, they can't get out in that direction. Not on foot.
Твоя помощь только приветствуется.
I will try not to make you regret it. Your task is probably complicated enough as it is.
Let's go. The main camp is to the north, but there are soldiers all around this area. If you want to find trouble, let's do it quickly.
Так. Хорошо. Еще один спутник. Еще одна книжка. Еще один скелет.
Your quarry has based himself in the north. There are paths right and left, but I doubt one is any safer than the other.
Направо или налево? Кстати, а здесь субтитры-то есть? Нету. Жаль.
Shouldn't killing outlaws yield some good silver? All I found is this troublesome creature, and she won't do a thing I say. Her last keeper trained her too well. If we can't get any work out of her, I want her cut and carved for tomorrow. If I have to be out here on Gao's little errand, at least I can be well fed. Look out! It must be more bandits! Get them!
Longsword!
Thank you for saving me. I was getting tired of catering to these fools. I thought I was saved when they killed the bandits that raided my husband's wagon, but these soldiers were no better. You have my gratitude.
Теперь ты в безопасности, Фэнь. Меня прислал Хин.
Fen? You have come this far for Fen. Did Hing send you here without even mentioning my name?
Oh dear, this will be unpleasant for everyone.
I am Xinghua. These animals made me cook for them, clean up their filth. And Hing sent you for the flower. I will kill him.
Так, ты не полевой цветок, о котором говорил Хин?
No, but she is here. Oh yes, just over here. Let me present her to you. Fen, come.
Fen, my flower. You are safe.
Кто-то сейчас получит.
I knew this great fighter would save you. I couldn't leave without you. The cart needs your strength to pull it.
I am safe as well, Hing. Or did you forget I was missing?
Oh, there you are, my dear. I'm glad you did not come to harm.
But you are more concerned about the ox, I see.
Кто-нибудь из вас видел человека Гао? по имени Гао.
Gao? One of the soldiers said someone with that name is at a camp to the far north. Of course, he may have been speaking of someone more important. Perhaps the camp goat.
I prayed for your safe return, dear, but the cart will not move itself.
You will be lucky if I don't make you pull it while the ox rides. She is clearly important enough. Come, leave any of our stolen silver as reward for our savior. I value my own life at least that much. Someone has to.
Yes, dear.
Do I have to slaughter that thing for you to show me some attention?
No, dear.
Are you lying again?
No, dear.
Are you listening to me?
No, dear.
Хорошо, хорошо. Так. Монетки есть, надо бы вернуться. И изучить оставшийся навык у улыбчивой горы. Если можно вернуться. Надо же, можно.
Ifuwir wo kwan patara wo kawarnif kulkanto.
Почему?
Akira ya firsir pifu shanteye ukir wo kwampa. Swatakan poko nonni nip.
А мне-то можно?
Swatakan poko nonni nini to wo sonsiert noku.
Это плохо.
A potential customer. What can I do? Have a look for yourself.
А у тебя, естественно, нету. Ладно. Ладно. Может, ты что-то продаешь?
You look like you have something on your mind. What's the matter?
Гао убил одного из учеников, а предрассветная звезда пропала.
Gao killed someone? And I let him go past here without questioning him? I'm an old fool. I wished I'd looked to see what he was dragging. He was heading towards the gate. The only place he could get to on foot is the swamp.
Да, я уже знаю.
That bog is full of bandits, and who knows what else. Despite that, it still seems the most likely place. He'll be slowed down by that load. You could still catch him if you hurry.
Угу.
Good luck to you.
Спасибо. Так. Всем пока. А большой карты здесь нет. Ага. Есть. Значит, направо я уже сходил, надо полагать. И увидел все, что можно. Ну а это ведет в центр. Значит, теперь налево. Может, там что-то еще осталось.
Well, what have we here? More outlaws? They're everywhere. Gao was right to order them killed, even if just to keep the camp clear while he secures his woman.
This ain't one of our soldier. You can't fool us. If Gao wants us out of the swamp, you'll have to fight us every step.
Longsword!
Как-то так.
It looks like the soldiers have taken control from the bandits who normally rule here. I'm not sure it's an improvement.
Сейчас посмотрим.
Useless marsh. I'm sick of flushing out bandits just so we...
Look! More bandits creeping into the camp!
Мы не бандиты.
You can't.
Живой?
Wait, I don't want any more trouble.
Хорошо, просто расскажи мне все, что я хочу знать.
Yes, I can do that. Whatever you want.
Где предрассветная звезда?
Who? The woman. She got loose from the sack and ran into the cave. Would have been safer out here with us.
That cave is home to both toad demons and ogres, and both are in a foul temper from fighting over the space. Running in there is like moving from the claws to the fangs.
We refused to go after her, so Gao went himself.
А зачем он похитил предрассветную звезду?
I don't know. He just said it was very important that he get her tonight. He brought a few groups of us over for it. We didn't take her. We made Gao do that himself. I know we shouldn't have let him talk us into any of this, but he doubled our pay. It was just one woman. Compared to some things, well, all I'll say is that this wasn't the worst thing done by a Gao lately.
Что ты имеешь в виду?
Look, that's all I can say. Just let me go. I won't be any more trouble for you. If I go back to Gao's father, I'll be killed as a failure.
A reasonable punishment. Gao has some things right.
By my grandfather, I won't get in your way again. I swear.
Ладно, убирайся отсюда.
You are far too generous with your mercy.
Я стараюсь.
You won't see me again.
Так. Монет все больше и больше. Здесь уже, наверное, ничего. Ну да. Угу. То есть и такие бочки тоже есть. Ладно, поищем ее в этой пещере.
It's always someone else's fault, isn't it, Gao? This is your mess. I didn't make you kidnap me.
Your friend is doing a good job of frustrating Gao into carelessness. That will work in your favor, but it also means we have to follow them by a different route. Be careful. That means fresh enemies for us. These caves harbor strange creatures.
Так. Угу.
Longsword!
Пока неплохо. Так, они сюда побежали, да? Ай-яй-яй. А алтаря здесь не найдется. Покушать можно? Вроде свинина. Так. Так. Ага, сюда, наверное.
I never had cause to enter these caves. Gao will have to pay for this inconvenience.
Это еще что? Новый стиль. Так, полный круг. А вот эти двое.
I swear, Dawnstar, my patience is running thin. No! No! Not you! Anyone but you! What are you doing here?
А ты как думаешь? Гоняюсь за дураком. Ты думал, это сойдет тебе с рук?
It seems Gao doesn't think much about anything.
I understand more than you. I did you a favor, but you are too stupid to know a good thing when you're in its grasp.
Being kidnapped was a good thing? You have an odd view of what it takes to impress a woman.
Fool! You'd be dead if it wasn't for me. Everything you have is gone. My father has seen to that.
В смысле? О чем ты говоришь, Гао?
You'll see. Death comes from above to ferret out your hidden master and his real name. Dawnstar was the only thing I wanted to save, and what thanks do I get? Nothing. So be it. I'll just kill you all and forget your pitiful little village ever existed.
Что ты наделал?
You'll see. You've already lost no matter what happens here. You'll see. I'll make you see.
Да ты сошел с ума. Я не хочу с тобой драться.
You don't have a choice. I won't let you walk away this time.
Ладно, давай разберемся с этим один на один.
Good. There's no Master Li to restrict how I fight. I'll kill you in time to see the red sky over your village.
I need healing.
my rescue. I'm not sure why Gao thought he would get away with this. He had to know that someone in the village would come for me, although I suspected it would be you.
Нельзя было позволить, чтобы с тобой что-нибудь случилось.
Well, I am grateful I have you as a friend. I've always respected your strength. I'm surprised Gao didn't have an interest in you instead of me. Not that I'd wish that on you. He was such a fool. And who is this? I must thank your new acquaintance for his help as well.
Sagacious Zoo. You don't owe me anything. I just helped your young friend through the swamp.
Sagacious Sue. Well, I am grateful. I don't know what Gao meant by saying he was doing me a favor. How could dragging me here be beneficial?
Не знаю, но думаю, что нам стоит вернуться в деревню.
Agreed. I want Master Li to know that we are both safe. It's too bad, though. He wanted to reach Gao. I'm sure of it. Gao just seemed to get more and more bitter. He didn't respond well to discipline. It's too bad.
Предрассветная звезда, иди ко входу. Мы очистим оставшуюся часть пещеры вместе с Зу.
Don't be long. I don't want to stay here a moment longer than I have to.
Так. Ну-ка, что это за камушек? Тело и дух. Угу. А это что? Так. Ага, обаяние, устрашение, интуиция. Так, техники. Концентрация обаяния. Собственно, здесь зачищать-то больше нечего. Надо выходить отсюда.
What happened to Gao's men? I thought they abandoned him, but it looks like you had to fight them all.
Мне?
I didn't realize you took that much of a risk getting to me. Thank you.
У меня не было желания драться с ними всеми, но выбора просто не было.
I heard Gao yelling at them to kill any bandits who might approach. I guess they wouldn't stop to ask questions. His mercenaries didn't seem too eager to follow me into the cave, though. It seemed like they were humoring him. Maybe they were his father's men. I don't... Wait. Do you hear something?
Ух ты. Красиво. А куда они на...
There are so many. Where are they coming from?
You should be more concerned with where they are going.
Согласна.
You may have won a victory over Gao the Lesser, but it looks like he put things in motion that have outlived him.
What? What do you mean?
These machines have weapons. They drop casks that explode on impact. There will be soldiers on the ground as well.
Was that what Gao meant? He said something about death coming from above for Master Li.
Он похитил тебя, чтобы тебя не могли задеть при нападении?
It doesn't matter. We have to get back. The students, everyone will need our help.
Да, бежим.
Walk away, Dawnstar. You won't get there in time. Better to avert your eyes than see something you care about fall to ruin. Save yourself the pain.
Я не бегу от сражений.
This machine of Gao's, do you know how to make it work? Could you fly it?
I doubt there are two people in the Empire that know how they work. It's a baffling combination of magic and artifice.
Мне надо знать, сможем ли мы контролировать этот аппарат без опасности для себя.
We may be able to do it among the three of us. I was told that they are simple to control.
So you don't really know.
If you actually cared about the safety of this machine, you wouldn't be about to fly it into a swarm of enemies. What guarantee do you want? There is a handle attached to something like the reins of an ox yoke. You move it left and right, forward and back. It should swim through the air fairly smoothly.
А что у тебя с руками? То есть это все равно, что лететь на быке, страдающем от головокружения? Да, это действительно поможет.
Will you come to help us, Zoo? You seem to have a good heart.
If you are intent on returning, I will accompany you. I've already done more than I wanted, but I could not avoid this forever.
You are an interesting person, Sagacious Zoo. Your eyes hold a great sadness that is oddly familiar to me, but I don't know why.
Я пыталась понять, что его заботит, но он мне не позволил.
Perhaps I am imagining it. We will discuss it another time. I hope we are not too late.
Да, да. Как комар, похоже, что ли? А как мы там все поместились? О, прикольно.
You have to hurry.
Прикольно. Мини-игра, значит.
Those large fires drop explosives. This is worse than I thought.
The town.
Нет больше нашего городка. Увы. А приземлиться-то мы сумеем? Сумели.
No! This can't be!
It is what I expected. I'm sorry you had to see this.
I saw the smoke from the air, but I didn't think it would be so bad. Everyone is gone.
Мы найдем выживших. Должен же был кто-то уцелеть.
I hope you are right. Master Li wouldn't let this happen, not without a fight. Guide Zoo to the heart of the school. We will meet there.
Так. Сначала деревню осмотрим, если можно. Это мы на берегу оказались, да? Да. Так.
The destruction is what I expected. Clearly no one was meant to survive.
I hate this. There's no challenge in killing simple peasants.
They said no survivors, so there better be no survivors.
I know, but who is this for? Whoever's really giving the orders must be influential.
Do you want to ask Gal the Greater? No. So quit yapping and make sure there's no survivors. Looks like we have a few more peasants to put down.
Let's just make it quick.
Longsword!
О, еще один уровень. Как-то слишком быстро. Так. Угу. Так. Так, и немножко сюда, поскольку только это духов может бить. Или хоть как-то задевать. Так, в деревню нельзя, да? Жаль.
I fear your school is burning as expected. This is what happens when home turns to battlefield. Let's hope the flames leave you more than just troubled memories.
Ты жива?
And save as many as I can. Go!
Отлично. Так. Ну-ка, а если вот этой дорогой оббежать, кого-нибудь найдем? Что за камень? Нет, это не нужно. Так, здесь не пройти. Здесь тоже уже не пройти. Значит, только в школу.
What is this? We missed a couple of these pitiful students? This is like crushing ants. There's no end to you people.
Ну, подходи.
You have no right to talk, vermin.
Почему вы это сделали?
The same question all the others asked. You'll get the same answer too.
А что у тебя за бородавка такая большая?
Gal the Greater wants this village cleared. Get the job done.
Или родимое пятно? Тебя вырубили, прозорливый. Как же так? И меня вырубили. И тебя вырубят, и меня вырубят. Еще раз.
What is this? We missed a couple of these pitiful students?
This is...
Longsword! You lack focus.
Готово.
There were so many. Everywhere. And fire from the skies.
Shh. We've chased off all of Gao's men. We'll be safe now.
No, they came later. First there were fighters in black. With fists you could hardly see. She told them where to attack and they turned like one mind. One purpose. Except for the one. He stood alone. His armor so black. Black like a hole in the earth. So deep you can't get out.
You'll be all right. Just be still.
I tried so hard. I'm sorry.
Wu said... He said there was no warning. Just calm skies and then fire from above. He organized the students, but they were overrun. Master Li was taken when it began. He went without a fight, giving them what they wanted. But afterwards, the students... they were killed anyway.
The Lotus Assassins. They leave no one alive to tell the tale. People fear the unknown. For Gao the Greater to have them as allies is troubling. The figure your friend spoke of is Death's Hand, the leader of the Lotus Assassins. This student was strong to live as long as he did.
А зачем им приходить сюда? И куда они увели мастера Ли?
The Lotus Assassins answered a Death's Hand alone. He would not appear unless this was important. He usually acts behind the scenes. I don't know why they were so intent on taking your Master Li, but they never attack without purpose.
Мастер Ли сказал мне, что он брат императора, и Гао подслушал.
That's not possible. Sun Li, the glorious strategist, was the Emperor's brother and the head of the Imperial Army. Your Master Li cannot be him.
Why not?
Because he can't. Sun Li was declared a traitor to the Empire 20 years ago. The Emperor himself accused him of killing the third brother, Prince Qin. And besides, the glorious strategist would not have made such mistakes.
What mistakes?
Revealing himself for one. For another, he would have known that giving himself up would not save your students.
Если рука смерти так ужасен, как ты говоришь, что он должен был попытаться хоть что-то предпринять.
The glorious strategist would know his enemy, and if anything is true about Lotus assassins, it's that they don't leave survivors. I should know. I was one.
Теперь ты точно не один из них. Пропусти детали. Просто скажи, как найти мастера Ли.
If you will not be dissuaded, we should go to the Imperial City in the Mosquito Flyer. Gao the Greater has powerful contacts. You may find a path to him there.
You know a lot. We will have to talk about the source of that knowledge.
Да, я тоже хочу узнать об этом больше. Убийца.
Make whatever judgment you wish. I assure you, I have already made worse.
Let's go. I don't want to be here. I want to go where I can actually make a difference.
That is a very common desire. The hardest to achieve, but very common. Come, let's see if we can get Gao the Lesser's contraption in the air again. It won't be stable enough to get to the Imperial City, but we might reach the trading village of Tian's Landing. All trade routes lead to the heart of the Empire. If we are lucky, we can find someone to give us passage. If we're lucky.
Что ж, идем. Ну, попробуем поиграть еще в мини-игру. Может, чего-то дозаработаем. А ты еще кто? Сколько вас таких непонятных? А почему вооружение пропало? Было же 2 пулемета или что это? Пушки 2 было. Ага, вот оно. Это какой-то босс был. Еще один. Отлично. Какие виды? Ой-ой-ой. Все. Приехали. В данном случае прилетели.
That was quite the crash. I wouldn't have left the marsh had I known we were headed for such a spectacular landing. It's a miracle we all survived unharmed. We did all survive, didn't we?
Я в порядке. Предрассветная звезда. Как ты?
I'm okay too. A little shaken up is all.
We were lucky. Only a fool braves the air currents without a proper wind map. You can't navigate the skies without them. Not safely, anyway.
Почему ты раньше не сказал об этом?
We weren't traveling far. I thought we could reach Tien's Landing safely without one. Obviously, I was wrong.
So where are we going to find a wind map of this region? We can't follow Master Li's captors without one.
Things are even worse than that. Look at our flyer. Even if we had a wind map, this thing wouldn't take to the air again.
То есть нам нужно найти карту ветров и новый воздушный корабль, да?
You make it sound so simple. Flyers and wind maps are rare things, even in the Imperial City. Out here, they're all but unknown.
Gao and his pirates used flyers to attack Two Rivers, and the Lotus assassins who took Master Li had them too. Somebody around here must know something about them.
Не беспокойся, предрассветная звезда. Я найду способ снова поднять нас в воздух.
I'm sorry to get upset, but every second we're stuck here, Master Li gets farther away from us.
We're near Tien's Landing. It's a small village, but maybe someone there knows where we can find a new flyer. If nothing else, I remember a clearing suitable for a camp. And if we can't find a flyer, we can always follow on foot. To the south of the village is a forest. A trade route leads through it to the Imperial City. The village is across the bridge and beyond a large marker stone. Look for the giant rock with a painting of a fish on it, and you'll know you're heading in the right direction.
Выступаем. Предрассветная звезда, идем со мной.
Very well. I'll wait here for now. It's not so different from the marsh, actually. More of an impending sense of doom. But that could just be your influence.
We should get going. There has to be a better place for us to rest than this. Let's go.
Глава вторая, в которой вам открываются причины падения обители скорби. Женщина в черном говорит о руке смерти, а Гао-старший узнает о судьбе своего сына. Две реки в руинах, а мастера Ли захватили в плен. Вам ясно, что нападение было тщательно спланировано, и темные силы интересуются вами и теми, кто вас окружает. В возрасте 20 лет вы покидаете свой дом, чтобы найти руку смерти с его убийцами из Ордена Лотоса и узнать причины этого нападения. Что ж, друзья, на этом на сегодня закончим. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Не болейте и до новых встреч!